and we had a straight shot to Baton Rouge from there. I remember, I think I slept about 12 hours when we got to Baton Rouge.
I was so tired. We went to, I remember the first thing I did, because we had to leave so fast. I had to leave all of my clothes, my purse, my ID, everything. And the first thing I did was my aunt took me to Walmart, and I had $20 that my mom gave me, and I bought some underwear. And I remember I finally took a shower, and I put the underwear on, and they were about 4 sizes too big, because I was like so out of it that I didn't even realize that I had picked up. So for a couple days, longer than a couple days, I was walking around in giant underwear.
Well, I just remember, you know, after sleeping for about 12 hours when we got to Baton Rouge, I just remember that was the first time I saw on TV. There was a shot at the Superdome right where we left. It looked like it was a tape of where we were, and I'm like, we are on where we just were. Is a national story now. And then we found out it was worse in other places. We had no idea what was going on. We were at a radio station, but we had access to almost no information at the time.
Yeah.
And so when we got to Baton Rouge, we lived in Baton Rouge for 30 days. I think one of my favorite stories from the aftermath, just briefly, is the iron story. we still have this iron.
Yeah.
My apartment at the time, which was right behind hers, I had left everything how it was, including an iron on top of an ironing board. And when we got back, my apartment was under about 6 feet of water. I lost all my clothes, lost everything that was there, this giant TV, my couch, everything. But apparently the ironing board floated, deposited the iron on a high surface, then kind of landed against the wall.
Yeah.
And there was no water touched the iron.
Yeah, it was really bizarre.
And we used that iron for years.
We did use that iron for years. No water touched the iron, and I left a pair of shoes, and for some reason, before we left, I said, well, I can't take these shoes. I'm going to put them up high. And I put them up high, and I still have those shoes. I can't get rid of them. Those are my Katrina shoes.
So it was an ordeal getting back to normal, and it was weird how things didn't sink in about what was going on at the time. And you think back now and think, wow, we really could have died in several places.
Yeah.
Wow, there really was a chance New Orleans wasn't going to come back. There was a while where things closed at 5 or 6.
Yeah, they had the curfews when we finally got back.
I don't know how many cities in America would have had the patience to insist on coming back from something like that, because it was years.